We start today by a walk down by the river. Now, some of you may recognise this. I was here about 3 months ago, and it was during this walk down here that I came across, you possibly remember, I came across several dead swans, which I did report at the time. As I say, this was 3 months ago. So you can imagine I'm quite surprised to come down and find there's the carcass of the dead swan rotting by the fisherman's platform. Nobody's removed it. I would have thought a ranger, DEFRA or somebody would have moved it, because I reported it to DEFRA and they said at the time it was not bird flu. But even so, for it to just, the carcass just to be left like this is not really on. I was quite amazed that this has happened. You will find a link at the top of the screen to the original video of this that I did. If it's of any interest. So we will walk on from here, back up onto the bank and down the path, and then we will make our way down and across the marsh. Eventually we will be, as we go down the bank, make our way upriver. We will then cross the marsh and the woods you can see in the background there. We will be going round the back of those and see if we can come across any wildlife. So wish us luck. We'll get on our way and we'll see what we come up with. I'm walking down by the side of a woods. I've just walked across the marsh and we are now by the side of this woods. You can probably see we've come down this track and we have this wooded area. At least we are out of the wind. Just as we're coming out of the wood, we spotted some robins, and they got one or two reasonably clear shots. The robins in the wood, just as we were coming out, and we start then coming out onto pasture. We are now leaving Martham and be making our way across the river to Hickling Nature Reserve. And hopefully we'll be able to get some more wildlife there. So follow us as we go along and we'll see you in the reserve. Right, we're just coming up to the hide now. probably hear the wind blowing through. I'll hide here. I'll hide here. We'll walk around and see if the other hide's open. Well, not a lot. Well, as you can see, it's very, very, at least. One of the best buys I made was these snow boots. They are 100% waterproof, fur lined, and great for these kind of conditions. When you've got water, mud, they're brilliant. And also, they're comparatively cheap compared to walking boots, which a lot of walking boots are not watertight. And the the other thing is my shoulder sling for the camera. Right, can go on the path here. I found the monopod to be a great help. It's a lot lighter than carrying a tripod about, and it's quite versatile. So to help keep the camera steady and make it easier to get those shots, it's been a good investment. It certainly helps to capture the marsh harriers being nice and stable. So, see you next time. I hope you've enjoyed being with me on this walk. We've taken in one or two places, starting off at Martham along the river there, and then making our way across over to Hickling here and onto the reserve. And hopefully you will consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. I know some of you think that it's going to cost, but it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a notification. And also if you give it a thumbs up as well, that'd be much appreciated. So thanks for all of that, and hopefully see you next time. So bye from now.